Even though, according to Clara, she is acting as a mother, no man will tolerate it. No man will take it that his own wife is going to her ex to collect money, not just to get money to start a business, to pay the house rent that the man is living in. They will not take it. How do you want the man to feel knowing that you are always going to your ex? The question is, what if her ex didn't show up and she found out that the husband just lost his job and she needed to do something? Is she not going to find help from somewhere else? Must it be her ex? What if the ex eventually start looking for more? That will probably be the end of the marriage. She is forgetting that the man she got married to was once an Odogu man that has a lot of money, giving her everything that she needed. Now this house has suddenly become a battlefield. A quiet and peaceful house is now a battlefield that the husband and wife will be slapping each other, fighting every single time. Now that things are not even moving the way they're supposed to move, Jonathan needed to go out there to look for a job so that he can be able to keep the family, because this whole thing will end up in divorce. As long as Clara keeps going to her ex, one day he was definitely going to demand more. And would she be willing to give more? After what happened on the last episode, that Vivian was telling Clara's husband that Clara has gone to meet with her ex to collect money to start up a business, that the husband should do what he needs to do as a man to stop the wife from taking that action. The husband was like, what would you have me do? Is she not your friend? Why don't you talk to her? And Vivian was like, and who told you that I've not been talking to her? She just don't want to listen to me. So you need to use your man ego and stop your wife from taking that decision. And according to Jonathan, I cannot live in a house with a woman that is meeting up with her ex. I can't live with a cheat. In fact, I'm going to throw her out of the house. But remember that the landlord is actually coming to throw the both of them out of the house. So according to him, his conclusion is that once they are out of the house, the both of them will go their separate way. And he's definitely going to make sure that the daughter will remain with him. How is that even going to happen? Now that you don't even have a job to take care of your daughter, are you going to win this one? Jonathan got back home and he was very angry that after warning the wife and giving her serious warning not to go to her ex to collect money, the woman still had to go to the ex to collect money, all in the name of loan. She got back home and the husband was very angry. Where are you coming from? And she boldly told her husband, I went to meet Hanks, my ex, to collect money to start up a business. And the husband could not hold it and gave her a very hot slap. I warned you not to do this, didn't I? I told you not to go to your ex to collect any money. What is wrong with you? But then again, in her own defense, I have warned you to stop laying your hands at me. I have warned you. The next time you try it, you are not going to, in fact, you will regret what is coming for you. Now, this marriage is getting out of hands. This whole thing is happening too fast. Jonathan might be thinking it's because he does not have money. That is why the wife has decided to turn against him, because that is what everything is pointing at right now. The wife is no longer listening to the husband because she found out that the husband is no longer working in the company. Rather, he is doing a menial jobs to put food on their table. And according to her, she needs to act as a mother to make sure that this family is intact. She needs to take care of her own daughter. But you also need to understand that your husband is not comfortable with this decision, because definitely Hans is going to ask for more someday. And then the wife again, was still talking back at the husband, and the husband had no other option but to slap the wife. And the wife immediately returned the slap. Now, this house is automatically becoming a battlefield. Is this going to continue? A peaceful house is now a war zone between husband and wife. The wife ran upstairs and the husband met her making a phone call. Now, this has not happened that the husband was trying to, take the phone from her to find out who she was talking to. And now, while they were actually struggling the phone, the wife hit the husband in his private part. Now the husband is surprised. What is really going on? Has it gotten to the extent that you now, treat me as trash? Now, this is so emotional because this man has never been treated like this before. He has always been the big Joe. that has the money, the big Joe that got everything covered. Now, this is the same big Joe that the wife is carrying this bottle, according to her, if you do anything, I am going to deal with you right now. Now, Big Joe is very surprised that the wife that he married, that has always been very humble, is now ready to fight war with him. Now they got to bed, and while Big Joe was very angry, living his life, the wife was making a phone call. She in fact called the landlord and sent, the house rent to the landlord. Remember that Big Joe has been looking for a way to get money to pay for this house rent. And now the wife went behind his back to pay the house rent with the same money that she got from her ex. This is where Big Joe has issues. He doesn't want the ex to be the one taking care of his own household, all because he is down financially at the moment. That is what the wife is failing to understand. But looking at it from the other angle, coming from the wife, if the landlord eventually threw them out of the house, the both of them are going to go out. And now she's doing everything she can do to protect, her own interest as well. But the question I keep asking is, aside your ex, can't you solicit for help from somewhere else? What if your ex was not around? What would you have done? Because that is what this man is afraid of. In fact, this man is afraid of losing his wife and his family too. He doesn't want to end up his marriage, because your ex will definitely ask for more. He can't keep pumping his money to you and you are thinking that, oh, he is just trying to support me and all of that. First, he gave you money to start up a business, and now he has given you money to pay this house rent that your husband is living in, and you expect this man to be happy. And according to her, she has done what she has to do. She doesn't want to be on the street. But Big Joe at this point made a statement that got me thinking. He told the wife, I give you 24 hours to pack your things and leave this house, because I am tired of the marriage. And the wife said to him, I give you 24 hours to pack out of this house because I just paid the house rent. Now, this is a big problem coming up right here. These two have not been in good terms ever since Joe lost his job. The best thing that Joe could do right now is to go out there and look for a job. You can't keep staying at home, all right? Now your wife has discovered the secret you have been trying to hide from her for a very long time. Go out there, make calls. You will definitely get something, right? Instead of staying at home to argue with your wife, even though your wife is making a mistake, because no woman will support her for doing this, even though she's actually doing it to support the family. Now, while she was trying to, check what her business looks like, trying to make arrangement to set up the business with the money that she got from her ex, the daughter came in. Mommy, you are starting a business right now. Where did you get the money from? And while she was trying to lie to the daughter, the first question is, your daughter is not an adult. Why are you trying to lie to her, since you think that what you did is good? What you did was the right thing. Why are you trying to hide the truth from where you get the money from your daughter? That is not even nice, right? And the daughter was like, Mommy, you got the money from your friend. Is that your ex? And she was so shocked. Like, who told you that? And say, my dad told me that you are going to meet your ex to get money. And she said, anyways, you are an adult right now. I don't need to hide anything from you. But yes, I went to my ex to get that money. I mean, if I stop getting help from him, who is going to help us in this house? Who is going to help us? Or do you want to die of starvation in this house? Is that what you want? Now, the question is, are you trying to justify your actions, that you think you are not wrong going to your ex to get money? Is that what you think? And the daughter was like, Mommy, my dad is not seeing it the way you are seeing it. In fact, people out there will not see it the way you are seeing it. And according to her, what right do they have over my own decision if they cannot help me? I can only take that decision, not anybody out there. I don't even care of what people think. All right. And the daughter again went ahead, because she's beginning to see something fishy between, the mom and her ex, and was like, what if your ex wants more from you? What would you do? And the mother said to her, I am not going to do anything. In fact, if it requires me to pay, interest in the loan that I got from him, I'm going to do so. I am not going to do anything more than that. I am married right now and I'm with your dad. I'm not going to. Yes, You have a good intention of going to meet your ex to support your family, and he also has a good intention of trying to help you. But do you know what he's thinking? Anyways, we will see what the next move of Joe will be on the next episode. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I will bring the next episode to you guys as soon as it drops. But for now,